What's cracking, people? Nancy here, and welcome back to Jak and Daxter, the Precusor Legacy. In the last one, we did cleanup, got through the lava tube, dealt with what we needed to deal with, and found out that I was an idiot. In this one, we're gonna get through to the end game. Let's go.
Hey! Where's old Short, Green, and Wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan. And to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jak, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
Daxter, not cool, man. Not cool. But yeah, we're right there. There is no Yellow Sage Hut. Gall and Maya Citadel. Let's get through this.
It's about time you two decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Daxter. Gall and Maya kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the dark eco silos. If you can free the four of us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
Camera, calm down. But yeah, as you can tell, Gall and Maya Citadel is just a precursor citadel. They just took, retrofitted, and upgraded to suit their likings. This is the final area of the game, so let's just get to it. Here's how this works. You jump on one, and whatever color you jump on, that whole color falls away on the platform. So you got to be really careful when it comes to platforming at the area. This is pretty much one of those areas that all platformers have that test your reflexes and everything you've learned. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This was always my favorite level, to be honest. Not because of the challenge, I just kind of liked everything going on. And a little bit of visual storytelling that I meant to bring up earlier. This precursor robot, if my memory serves correct, I believe is the robot they were excavating in the spider cave. Now you're probably wondering how they get over here so fast. Well, it might not be that it's the actual robot, but it's probably one of those things where it's like maybe Gall and Maya each are going to get one, but we kind of stopped that from happening. So we effectively learned how they. That's me. We effectively learned how they found this one, and the second one was going to help them out. And the arm that we stopped them from getting in the boggy swamp might have been an arm used on this robot. Because if you pay close attention to it, one of the arms looks kind of off. Just kind of like how Naughty Dog did, well, pretty much most game developers during this time period told their story through level design as well as through their cutscenes. Okay, I think I know how that one works. So let's go here and do this. In this case, you guys are wondering, we don't have many power cells to get inside this level. Just 5. Okay, I regret nothing! Okay, but this time I'm going to do that one without dying. Just because I do remember trying to get the power cell, the precursor orbs on some of these to be a bit tedious. Before you ask, no, the patterns are not random. They are set patterns every time you bring it, every time you hit the button. So, you can memorize the pattern if you want. What I recommend doing is just take some time to look at where the colors are and plan your path out from there. It'll save you a lot of time in the long run. Whew. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, we're now on the final level of the game, and yeah, every single path you take to get to the stages is going to be a different platforming challenge, and it will challenge you very much. There you go. Over here. Okay. Roll my little donut. I gotta ask, if I could ask Golemon something, I would have to ask him one thing. What is with all the freaking spikes on everything? I mean, you even have it on floating platforms. I mean, are you serious? And just because you can doesn't mean you should, man. At least find a better design aesthetic. I mean, really. Blue Eco is going to be your best friend in this level if you want to get all the Precusor orbs. Speaking of which, guess who it is?
Good work, fellows! Old Samus was right about you. Great piles of Precusor metal! That insidious mechanical creation must not be allowed to wreak its terrible havoc! I will try to actuate the shield door by eliciting a conduit of energy between myself and the vast portal below!
Yeah. You do that. We'll, just go find more help. Weirdo!
I know, right, Daxter? So yeah, that's the Blue Sage. He's the brains, as pretty much depicted in his area. I think if you're good enough, you can skip another scene, skip another platform section to get to the yellow stage over there. But I'm not that skilled, so we're just not going to do it. As you can see there. Luckily, there's a checkpoint system. Pretty much after every stage you save. Let's do it one more time without the fail. Right in the face. Okay. Without the fail! They're getting complicated now. They're actually cutting the platforms in half. Go through there. Now, where does this one lead to? Oh, right, this. This is actually probably the funnest part of the entire game, if you ask me. Just for the sheer fact that the sheer fact of what you're doing. All this is just jump. Just jump as much as you can. I don't plan on it, Daxter. Yeah, no, this is the next section, which is probably one of the funner sections in the game, just because of what it involves you doing. What you want to do now is you just want to use the launchers to land on each one. I just made it. And just grab as much blue as you can to help make getting the rest of the Precusor orbs in this area a breeze. And luckily they give you enough blue eco to get through the area. Really? I probably could just jump that, but the platform's moving too fast. Like, but freaking really? Here we go. Okay, got it. I'm not gonna lie. kind of freaked out there. How did Gall and Maya get through this place? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, just in time. I was not certain I was going to make that. Haha!
Who would have thought I'd live to see the day when I needed to be rescued by a boy and his muskrat? I'm gonna give Gall and Maya a little payback for this embarrassment. And we'll see about cooking up some muskrat stew.
One thing I really like about this part of the game is like, even though we're just now meeting the sages for the first time, they give them a lot of personality. And it's like, you gotta admire that, you know? It's like they could have just easily made them some generic guys, but surprisingly, yeah, there's a bit of personality in there. Probably don't need to go back this way, do I? But I'm gonna do it anyway. No! Nope, no you're not. Okay. I'm gonna go down here. It's like we got introduced that the Blue Eagle Sage was a brainy kind of dude from his area, but now we see that, yeah, he takes that to 11. He's been over there. And the Yellow Sage, for some reason, is a country bumpkin, which, when you think about it, would make more sense for him to be in Rock Village with, you know, the other country dude, but, with the swamp and whatnot, but, what are you gonna do? Let's go to here. Oh! 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 See, you know what? I thought this hallway looked familiar. Now I know why. Because it is familiar. Go back around here. Like that. See, we got already halfway there. Come on. My personal favorite of the sages, though, is the red sage. And when we get to him, you'll see why somewhat, but you know, he was always my favorite when I was growing up. Blue wasn't that bad. Yellow was I found to be pretty funny. Just the implication he's going to eat Daxter, that alone was just like, yes, all of the yes. Okay, I think I'm missing something here. That leads to... I am missing something here, aren't I? Okay, I'm brain farting like crazy. Okay, I think I figured it out. Yep, I figured it out. Alright. See, my whole thing was like, I was like, you know, I know that there are other pathways to everything else. And I know I've done this before, but for the life of me, I completely forgot how you did this. Turns out, you got a platform like a mother to get to the rest of them. Okay, we're almost there on the scout prize. Yes. Okay. Now that one I always die on, I'm not gonna lie. Now this particular section, you can actually skip most of the platforming if you know what you're doing. Almost saved it! Now I don't worry about collectibles anymore. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Yeah. Now this little bit.
We got company, Jack! Lots of lurkers!
So remember that section in the Snowy Peak where we had like all the lurker hoppers? Just coming, bouncing through. Yeah, this is pretty much just that on 11. Just all up in his mouth, aren't I?
Looks like it hurt. Should I call for backup?
Shut it, Daxter. I usually never do that one about. Yep. Yep, so we're back. I usually do that part without dying, but I guess now it's just not one of those times. And they don't give you health either, so you just gotta rush through it. Get the ready go, spin, 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 and spin. At this point you can just leave, but I'm enacting revenge. Yeah. Die, you little hopping things. You know what? Screw this, I'm done. Nope, you gotta kill him. Okay, never mind.
The door is open. Let's get going.
Okay. Got my last hit of health. How much you wanna bet I'm gonna die? Red Sage, there you go.
You've finally come to rescue. Do you know how long I've been in here? What took you so long? And, what are your names?
I'm Daxter. He's Jak. He's with me.
Good job, Daxter. You're a real hero. You've got to stop Gaul from launching the robot. I'll use my eco power to help open the shield door.
Let's go climb up those platforms.
We will, as soon as I figure out how to get down to that, area of the Precusor Earth right down there. I think he's gotta jump down, right? No, wait. I think you can do this right here.
We need blue eco to charge this platform up.
Daxter, why are you saying this now? We've done this a couple of hundred times, dude. And I think that's almost it. But we're going to have to call it a part here. Sorry about that, guys. No, wait. Let's find a better vantage point. There we go. These platforms. Yeah. And now we will call it a part. I've been Anansi, you've been great, and I'll catch you later.